Oh, is out.
I'm going to,
Discontinue the service.
what is the company called?
XM.
Circuit City. I'm going
Oh,
to Circuit City who installed it. I'm going to say, take this thing out. You can either keep it or throw it in the garbage.
Because?
It doesn't work, and I hate keeping things that don't work and paying $12.50 a month. I mean, $12.50 a month so that the other station can come through around the corner. So what it does. I don't want to hear rap music.
Oh
I know. Anyhow, I have millions of CDs, and that's really the better way to go. Because I listen to nothing except the classical music. But I can't, you know what I can't do now, Ted?
What's
I
that?
can't change the station.
On which one?
Satellite radio.
Why not?
Doesn't do it. You can push the button all you want till you're blue in the finger, and it's still, he's doing it. And it still does not change the station, so I figured the hell with it. And I tried to enter the traffic. It's a 3-number station,
Yes.
you know, like 195, nothing happened.
And that's what you bought it for.
Yeah, nothing happened, so I figured the hell with it. It's going. I have to call the company first, of course, and discontinue it. And they'll say, why? And I'll say, because it's crap. And maybe they'll pick it up, right? I did that Philadelphia Opera, she called. I said, I'm not subscribing this year. She said, may we ask why? I said, because I don't want to see those 4 operas. You want anything else? That's it. So I hope she got the message. Oh, Lord.
I would think so.
Oh, all right. You'll focus your money on it. That's it.
What does that mean?
That means I better go.
Oh. In what language?
Look at this. French. Everything
Oh.
is French. Lydia's daughter is very good at French.
Which one? Well, she
Will you stop this? I'm going to hit him. Do something. Have you done anything more to your cellar?
No.
No.
You've got to get that pool table down there.
Well, I
Yes.
Huh?
agree. I agree.
He's still taking. I tell you, I can't get rid of him. He's
Those are cows.
Oh, they're wonderful. This one is particularly wonderful.
These are from Ben and Jerry's in Vermont.
Really?
When we first started dating.
They're
Those are Christmas cows.
Hereford. They're Hereford.
They're for cleaning the
The
TV.
monitor.
My grandmother, my mother's mother, who was a bull from Hereford, up here. The Hereford bull, I always say. My grandmother. It's a Hereford bull. So, oh dear.
All right,
I gotta go. What is this for power outages?
Yes.
Do you have them?
No. Yes. I gotta say bye.
If you can stop him from taping.
Well, you got tape outside with the cheesy
This is.
the cheesy lights.
That's, yes, that our friend Kibix made.
But I like this.
The one who cannot resist buying an ornament.
Oh really?
Made this by hand.
She's a Christmas creature.
She is,
I'm
and
just
she's
the
very
opposite.
talented.
Just the opposite. I really don't like it. It's not my. I think it's probably the worst. The worst really is Labor Day because everything closes on Labor Day.
Oh.
It's the whole world goes crazy.
Labor Day is ridiculous.
So now don't do this. You can't stop him. You see, what's he doing?
He's videotaping the lights.
I don't know. How?
He's into it.
You got to do something with the videotape.
So I'll have to call John and Janet and tell them
This
how
way.
pleasant the visit we had. Huh?
Go this way, where the rail
Oh, the
is.
rail.
Yes.
I have a cadence in the car.
We don't want to have a videotape of you falling down the
We
steps.
can do that. That would be fun. They showed poor President Ford who just died. They showed that again, where he fell off the airplane steps and had to be picked up by the Prime Minister of Austria. He was noted for being clumsy, which is very unfair because he was a good football player and all that.
Right, you know, that's what they were saying this morning on NPR.
Yeah, he was a nice, honest man.
Yes.
He was not a great president, but he was a nice man, which is very different from the current idiot who we will not mention in public. Look at those lights, my God. Oh,
Yeah.
Ted, you got to stop that because you have to tell me how to get home.
We're gonna Ann will do that.
Ann will do that. Oh, of course, Ann is right. I keep forgetting Ann is a better driver than you are. So yeah.
Well, see now I'm in night shot mode.
Oh, night shot move.
See, look,
Huh?
she's in.
Yeah. Look at her. Oh, you are. That's correct. This is good. You could use this for spy stuff, right?
Right.
Now listen, get rid of the. I like the little stomach. I think it looks good myself, and I want you to keep it. All right. So thank you so much for everything, Teddy. You're nice to me as always. I don't know why you are, but you are. So, so I'm going to call your father and tell him how much I enjoyed coming over here, and I wish that they would occasionally come home so I could see them, but I never do. I don't know why I never do.
Well, you have to travel to Florida.
Yes.
We could all go together
We
and
could
go
all
on
get-
that cruise.
When they're not there.
Oh, okay. Well, you can
Sure.
use the co-op. See, I couldn't.
Yes.
Only direct descendants, isn't that right? Something like
I
that.
don't know. Is that true?
Yeah, you can't, not even brothers or sisters. I think it's only,
Children?
grandmother, mother, father, children. I think.
That's craziness.
Well, they make their own rules, and that's apparently one of the rules. And there's Bumpy's house.
This
One of them. Which one was it?
This
Was it
straight
that
one right here.
Huh?
This one.
right in front of us.
Oh, right in front of us. I thought so, yes.
Oh.
It was too small for their furniture. I'm very leery about walking on grass
Yes.
things at night. I
Walk
prefer
on.
to walk elsewhere. I don't
Okay,
know
but
why
don't
this.
get in your car just yet because there's
Why?
a car.
Traffic coming.
Oh, okay. Well, I can open the locks then.
Like an episode of Cops.
And I want to open
Should-
the trunk. Because I want to put this in.
Tax 13.
Nothing. This was the state of Pennsylvania, by serendipity, gave that to Chip. They gave him that license. He didn't ask for it. They gave him that license, and he loved it so much. And I said, "Well, Chip, they're changing to a new license. This color. You have to get it as a vanity, or they'll change it." So he did. He went and applied for it. He had to pay $35. But he liked it so much he couldn't really get rid of it, which is funny, isn't it? Look at that. The stars are out.
Yes, they are.
And the moon is
I
out.
actually see it.
The moon has set, and the Pleiades, and I am alone.
And I'm cold.
Who wrote that? Sappho.
I was going to say, not Homer.
It's one of her 14 remaining fragments.
Well,
Now, come on, tell me how
wait,
to get out of
wait
here.
for the lights and then we'll get in the car and we'll tell you.
Oh, all right.
Too bad you don't have a remote starter.
Go now, go now.
Okay.
Go now, go, 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 go.
Well, I guess I have to go sideways.
Yes, watch your head. Okay. I'm coming in this way.
Elizabeth Foucault, who is a very great singer. Look at him. He can't stop with this. Listen.
Do you have it in night mode or?
No.
You two people have got to come up. And what you're going to do is Teddy's going to do things with the computer.
Yes.
But I am going to, look at him, isn't he unbelievable? I am going to cook dinner. You see that? I'm going to cook dinner for you,
Okay.
including a special dessert.
Woohoo!
I will home make ice cream.
Whoa, homemade ice cream. Let's put this down.
Oh, yeah, this doesn't go in it. The only sensible place to keep this really is in the ashtray, but it really is the only thing that works.
It's the smallest place that
Yeah, well, it fits. It's easy to get to. Teddy, he's got to go. That's a good picture of you, Ed. See, I like that. The little smile from the back seat. That's good.
You're supposed to be going.
Oh, singing with the. Oh, okay. Listen, when I was in the novitiate, we had a brother who did that. This was his little hobby. He would put on a record and he would dress in costume and mouth it, and he was fascinating. You really thought he was singing. You really thought he was singing. You look good on there. Are you keeping this? Is this all recording?
Yes.
Yes.
I keep telling you.
The repaired Sirius.
He's got to go. Now tonight, just a pinch of strychnine in his food. Do you know that's what the two old ladies said in Arsenic and Old Lace? She said, well, we use a little arsenic and just a pinch of strychnine. That's it. What am I going to do with it? And to think, when this thing was a little baby, I used to pick him up, can you imagine? I regret doing that now. I should have dropped him. Oh.
Well, see, the best times are in the car before you have to drive home.
Oh.
So you thank her brother for the video camera.
And the car is getting nice and warm.
Nice and warm.
Perfect for the ride home.
For the ride. Okay, we need to tell you how to get home.
Please. You told me once before, and I.
Which way do you want to get to the Beltway, right?
Yeah. I'm going to take Route 1, which is, of course, at night I can't take the Hartford Road. I can't do it anymore. I take the Bel Air Road. Hartford is really dark. And
so you need to get to Bel Air Road.
Yeah, Route 1 north.
Do you want to go to the Beltway to Bel Air Road?
Yeah, it's the easy way.
All right, go up here.
Yeah.
Make a...
Up here? Well, up
to this first
turn.
left. Make a left.
At this light.
Right.
Left. Go 2 stop signs. Make a left, and you're going to be back at York Road.
Oh, okay. York Road's easy. That goes to the Beltway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
You're going to have to go through that circle.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah.
But you do either one. Either Delaney Valley,
or
which
Delaney,
is the
they
first.
both go to it. Yeah,
Right. Just not the first one. The first one's Joppa.
Because I use the Sheraton.
All right.
Sheraton's my office. I always stop there to go to the bathroom, make telephone calls.
His rest stop.
Oh, the Sheraton on Delaney Valley.
Sheraton North.
Right by work.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
My building is up above at the top of the hill.
Oh, how
The
nice.
round building.
They're building a new Edenwald over there. I get
it's
to watch.
a big, tall job, right?
I get to watch them out my window.
Oh, I know. I see the construction there. You're right. But that's a great place to stop because there's nice, comfortable chairs. I mean, that's where I call Vera from. You know, I have the cell phone, but I mean, I go in there and you can sit down. Has a clean restroom which nobody ever uses, and it's there. You can use it because some hotels are so snotty that they put them near the front desk, so they look at you. You know, and it beats McDonald's.
That's true. It's much nicer.
Beautiful. Sounds beautiful to me. I love this opera, actually. There's the most beautiful baritone aria in the last act, but still, he almost missed that note. I'm You'll hear wild applause. See, there it is. Someday, Ann dear, someday, I'm going to show you why I love opera. I'll show you the end of Act 1 of L'Italien in Algeria. It's a masterpiece of comic opera. You will absolutely love it.
I want to go. I want to go.
Well, just that one thing. It was divinely inspired. Because everybody's a bell. They keep saying, I hear bells, I hear bells. And the soprano starts going, ding, ding, ding. And then the tenor comes in with, then the bass goes, bum, 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 bum. It's hysterical. It's a masterpiece. So I'll show you why. You'll see why I like it when I show you that. I have a DVD. I have over 50 operas on DVD.
Well, the Double Indemnity is on. They re-released it.
Oh, it's my favorite creature.
I'll get it for you.
I have it. I have Double
DVD.
Indemnity. No, I have it on tape, which is okay.
But it's been re-released on DVD.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. It's the end. The end. When she tries to shoot him, and she can't. She can't face herself. She says, and she comes up and she says, I know I'm rotten to the core. She said, I never really loved you. And he takes the gun and says, goodbye, baby. And then he pulls the trigger. I love it. I live for the end. The end that's the greatest film noir ever made. It's the film. It even has Venetian blind shadows on people. You know, and here, this also, you know, is.
Oh, the volume on the wheel.
I hate that. Well, what I don't like up here is because you're driving, and I keep hitting this up and down channel thing, which changes what a dumb place to put it, I think.
That's not really good.
Personally, and this is a little strange. If you want to do cruise control, you have to put it on every single time, you see.
Excuse me, yeah.
It doesn't, mine in the Honda State was always on. I mean, you set the speed, you know, but the main switch like this was always on. So who knows? And that little thing, of course, means no seatbelt. And I drove Nancy and Peggy to Atlantic City and finally noticed that the little gas tank was on, which means, of course, it was totally empty. And the needle was below. I had forgotten all about it. The needle was below empty. I'm glad we made it. So we did stop and get gas. Is that the one who leaves it up all year?
Yes, the big tall one.
So, all right. So I know what I'm doing, said he, smiling. And you got to turn that damn thing off Ted. I'm gonna get him. He keeps looking in from the side. It's really looks much better, and when you look in from the side than when Ted does. See? Oh, you're hopeless. Now come on. Get out of here. I gotta leave.
Well, I had to burn off some videotape.
Thank you very much for everything. You're very good to me. Too good to me, I might say.
See, now it's getting darker.
Well, of course it's getting darker.
Oh, it's going into night.
And are you gonna when you come up? Are you gonna explain digital cameras to me?
Yes, I'll show you the videotape that we made. This videotape right here.
Ah.
Which now we're in CyberShot, so you can turn this all the way off.
I would like to cyber shoot you. I'm gonna.
See, now we're in the glowing in the dark now.
This is how they shoot Survivor.
Yeah, this is, and you know, we can put this up on the. This is how they made that. This is it.
That must be an extremely expensive camera if it does.
Well, it's
this.
these things right here.
Was.
It's these little LEDs down here illuminating.
But my God, that stuff, that's the Army uses that, isn't that right?
Well, it's her brother gave it to us. He said it was too big. They have an even smaller one now.
They've upgraded.
Jeez, I'll tell you. Life. I mean, I saw Lydia has the latest iPod. And it's the size of a postage stamp.
Ah, the shuffle?
And it holds hundreds,
The shuffle too.
I don't even understand iPods. See, you gotta explain these things to me, because I don't understand them. I mean, you did this. I don't know how you did that. How did you do that? I couldn't even make it change one channel.
Well, that's programmed until the next time it breaks, and then I fix it again. Every time you come here, I fix it.
Yeah, he has to.
Every Christmas.
I am so incompetent.
Well, it's just
technology.
It's just technology. It's just the way.
Dad wouldn't even know how to turn it on.
Oh, he couldn't turn it on or off. Well, we had Mark, Vera's late husband, in our house. Mark had a PhD in atomic physics. He could build an atomic bomb. He couldn't fix the television. He couldn't make it show pictures. It was useless. This frequently happens. They get their minds run in certain channels.
Right, that's true.
Now you take me, see, I can't do any of this crap, right? But I can translate 8th century Greek. So we all have our little channels, our little wiring.
We do that, that's for sure.
So you never know.
Nobody's singing, honey.
No, it's the intermission.
All right.
All right.
Well.
Let him go.
Yes.
Home and peace.
Yeah, I gotta go home. But you're very good to me, and I really do thank you, believe it or not. And Hugh thanks you for the Foxfire, whatever it's called, Firefox. So we're all happy, and Fred thanks you.
Fred
is the fish. So we.
What's Fred thank me for? I didn't do anything for him.
The screensaver.
All right, we're signing off now.
Thank you.
2 days after Christmas.
I'm very glad that you are. And I am...
So good looking, I don't want to stop recording.
Do you believe this?
The vanity.
He must have been looking at somebody else's picture. My picture, maybe.
I'm surprised the camera hasn't broken. And maybe we can even see her, she's so short, but that's okay.
Oh, I think, Ann, you're very photogenic. You always come out well on this, which I don't.
Well, this is good in this low light. That's
a line from Dickens, isn't it? She was beautiful in the dark with the light behind her.
Well, that would be us then. All right, well, signing off. Have a safe trip back.
Yes.
Thank you.
Always good to see you for Christmas.
Always.
Yes, and I'll be down New Year's Eve at Pat's.
So you'll be in town again?
Yeah, Pat and Dick, yes. And they're putting me up overnight. And
who's this guy?
I don't know.
He looks like
this
a
guy
criminal.
over here?
Well, that's always possible.
There are all sorts of criminals.
Yes, they're young.
They're teenagers.
With his, very dangerous.
Well, it's cold.
With his hood. It is, because it's the wind that makes it cold. Actually, the temperature's not bad, but the wind today was really vicious.
It was, this morning it was.
So,
I like the spy mode.
Oh, please. Oh, he's getting worse and worse.
So that's the story of the Fultons. But you can always stay with us if you wanted to.
Thank you. No, they haven't put me up for at least 3 years, so this will be rare because they sent me off to Gretchen and Jim Cruise.
Oh yeah, that's right. Last year.
So you're just in town overnight for that?
Yeah, and then I'm going to see Betty the next day.
They have to come visit us.
Because the two sisters will be down the next day.
You have to come.
Oh, I can't make it all in one day.
No, well, you just come by on the way out.
I should see Margie, but I probably won't. At least my cousin, that is. But I got to see Vera, so that was nice. So we take care of most of what we can. What I really want to do is spend about 24 hours in bed with the do not disturb on the telephone. You know what I mean?
That would be nice.
And maybe I could drink myself into insensibility, which I've never done.
I could help you with that.
You
I
probably,
can teach you how to do that.
you
I've got experience.
probably wouldn't enjoy it the next day.
No. Although
have to stay in bed
I
for 2
remember
days.
once in Spain I had far too much sangria and did fall off the chair. But other than that, that's the only time that ever happened.
I can't
Sangria
imagine.
is so good.
It is good. It is very good. It's very tasty.
Oh, we've got their icicles in the window. Through the
Oh, that
pot.
is the perfect house.
Is that another perfect
is-
house? Like,
that house, they have the best garden and the best
Oh.
landscaping.
Ah.
Everything is perfectly manicured.
All right, we gotta let you get going.
I never use a brake. So once in a while when I do, because I'm on a hill or something, I forget it. And then 2 hours later, I'll be looking there. There's this red thing that says brake. Just,
Well, that's okay. Dad had a blowout on.
You can't.
83.
Nobody has a blowout these days.
Well, he had a
Yeah.
flat tire in '83, and he didn't have a cell phone, so
I
he
know.
went walking up 83 to try to get help. So he was wandering on 83, and somebody took him somewhere, and it came back. He got back to the car, and AAA never came. A state trooper came along. She put the tire on, the spare tire on. But he put the parking brake on for her while she was changing the tire, and then he drove all the way downtown with the parking brake
Well, I
on.
would have done it. Oh, I'm hopeless that way. That I never, for that reason, I don't use it. Brother Eugene said, don't use it. He said you never need it unless there's an emergency of a cow in front of you. He said, or they teach people, like the Secret Service, that it's a way to make one of those sudden turns with
Yes.
the rear wheels.
Yes.
But he
Yes.
said that that's about all it's for. So I'm sure he was right. But sometimes if I'm on a hill, I feel very insecure.
Right.
So I will
you
put
need
it
to,
on.
when you're parking.
San Francisco, but in San Francisco, the law requires you to turn the tires.
Right.
Yes.
If you're going down the hill, you have to turn them in, right? If you're going
Right.
up the hill, you have to turn them
Come out,
out.
so the car goes backwards and around.
Yeah.
You went to San Francisco. Nobody doesn't like San Francisco.
I would live there.
He didn't like it.
Oh, it's great. Oh, I absolutely adore it. You didn't
Oh,
like
no,
it?
no, I said Hugh didn't like it. No, did Hugh not like it?
No, I said nobody doesn't like it.
Oh.
Everybody loves it. The
Oh,
only
I
one
like
I
it.
ever talked to who didn't like it was our former cook, Ann. She didn't like it. I don't know why. Oh, I love it. I think it's a fascinating city.
What was that?
Interesting. Every minute is interesting.
I love that place.
There's a brother school there, very near the Catholic Cathedral, called Sacred Heart, and they're very inhospitable because they get too many visitors. Everybody wants to go to San Francisco, so they don't want you there. You never apply to stay there. Did you see the Catholic Cathedral? It's very modern. Goes up, it swirls up to a big thing, and it looks exactly like an agitator. So everybody calls it St. Mary Maytag, which I think it looks just like a washing machine agitator. But
We'll have to go. No, we didn't go there. We didn't go there.
it's all right inside. It's a very beautiful building, and it's okay. But the Episcopal Cathedral, which is very traditional Gothic, is also very beautiful. Grace Cathedral is up on one of the hills. The rich hills, the Episcopalians. There are no poor Episcopalians. Well, H.L. Mencken, what he called the Episcopal Church, the Republican Party at prayer. That was such a great line.
Everyone at Redeemer is Republican.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yes. They wouldn't be anything else.
With the W on their sticker.
Now, would you stop recording? Get him out of here. And go around, open that door.
Honey,
Open that door and
stop.
pull.
This is for a time capsule of some
Well,
sort.
I don't want a time capsule. I want to go to Philadelphia. I don't want to go to Philadelphia, but I have to go. So, I don't mind the trip actually late at night because I can stop at all the Wawas, which is kind of fun, really.
Yeah, there are a lot.
But tonight there'll be no food. Sometimes I stop and get food. Like they have little things of chicken salad, which are kind of good. But tonight I may get something to drink, but that would be it.
Coffee.
Oh, they're dark roast
You don't-
coffee.
You don't
Paradise.
need to go to the bathroom before you go?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you sure? Okay. You didn't drink any water, just the beer.
Yeah. Oh, that beer was
And the
good.
coffee.
And the call,
diuretics.
I take a lot of things, but I don't know
All right.
why. It's very sudden, you know. When you get old and have diabetes, there's a sudden urgency, which hasn't happened yet. Like the commercial where the woman says, "Gotta go, gotta go." You know that?
Yeah.
Gotta go right now.
What are you doing?
No, not that late. That's
I'm
terrible.
gonna hit him in a minute. This is.
Well, we're definitely in the dark.
Oh, jeez.
That would be a good place to end. We'll end in the dark.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
I can't take any more of it.
Say goodbye.
I'm going home and read.
Goodbye.
Oh.